I'm excited to go back to one of the palettes that started it all for me, the BH Cosmetics Aurora Lights palette. And I mean, this has still got to be one of my favorites. It's just so many fabulous colors that I love. So I thought I would revisit it, but I also thought that I would join it with my Multichrome so anyway, I already put on sunscreen, so now I just need a primer. Gonna use Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. En français, c'est Baume Beauté Éclair. So I watched episode 7 of Dope Sick, the thing about Purdue Pharma and OxyContin. And this is one of the things I was talking about in one of the episodes that I messed up the audio on, and I'm glad to get a second chance to talk about how I feel about opioid addiction. And well, number one, I feel extremely grateful that I knew better than to ever let that happen to me, even though I had a broken neck when I was 25 from a bus versus truck accident. And I mean, I've had all the opportunity in the world for that to happen, and I haven't let it happen. And it's not because I'm saying I'm better than anyone. I'm just really glad I knew, like, when I did take those kind of drugs, that I hated them. They made me feel awful. It's definitely not my idea of a fun high. So, okay, what am I doing now? Let me see. Some eyeshadow primer. This is the Ulta kind. Okay, so back to my thoughts on that. So in the show, they have Michael Keaton playing a doctor who ends up getting addicted and losing his medical license. And as he points out to his something's just gone crazy with my there. Anyway, and so he spends 90 days in treatment and comes out feeling like he's nowhere near equipped to deal with staying straight after that sort of a time. And one of the counselors says, well, it's true that these kind of treatment programs tend to work a lot better for alcoholics. And that's partly because for alcoholics, the way that your brain gets damaged by the time you're sick enough and far along enough to end up in treatment actually does heal in 90 days. it takes longer than that, of course, to be, fully detoxified, but that's the, like, standard of how long it takes before your brain is not soaked and pickled in booze. So, but with opioids, as they point out, it changes your brain chemistry in a way that when you start taking opioids, you're basically telling your own natural brain chemicals that have natural pain killing abilities and stuff. You're basically telling your brain, okay, I've got this. I don't need you to do that anymore. And once it stops forever. And in the and so that's just one of the things I think that everybody should know. That should be just like a known fact about opioids before anyone even tries one. And that it's a risk to even try it. Because I don't know exactly why I didn't get addicted, but, well, partly because I hated the way they felt so much, and I preferred marijuana did it for me. But anyway, and then I don't want to do any spoilers, but it's like they do a really good job of illustrating what a freaking waste it is when someone in their 20s just dies from this, and it doesn't have to be. And anyway, that's so sad. But also, they go back in time and show that Purdue Pharma had been lying to Congress about what they do, going way, way, way back many years before OxyContin was developed in 1962 when I was one. And they really are pieces of shit who deserve to rot in hell in a very special family wing. Okay, so I'm going to use a little different colors than I was expecting.